But while on the topic of Gennady Golovkin, how do you perceive him as a fighter? A lot of people feel that he's somewhat Mike Tyson-esque, that he's being avoided. He has that much power. What are your thoughts on that?
I love him. I think he's great. No, he was looking for the knockout. He's exciting, and he may take a few shots as well to get the knockout. But I think Triple G is great for boxing. You know, he speaks English well. That's great. And the guy he's not young, but he's got a lot of years left in him.
Should that be a concern for him? You think he's 35?
Yeah, no.
Should that be a concern?
Because he's the type of guy that he's not going to everybody out, so he's not really taking. He does take a few shots sometimes to get close to a guy, but
he claims just willingly that he willingly takes them.
Yeah, he wants almost like come on, hit me, but he's smart. He's
Do you believe that claim?
No.
That he lets himself?
We all did that. I did it back then. I yell at Morales, hit me harder. I say, come on, hit me harder. We do that. It's a psychological thing.
Yeah.
But Triple G, he's great for boxing. He's going for the knockouts every time, like Dante Wilder, the same way he looks for the knockouts. And guys like that are great for boxing. People who are going to blast people away.
What do you make of his fight this Saturday against Daniel Jacobs, a fighter who can also hit, but he has speed, movement, some elements that Kell Brook has, a much smaller fighter, but they seem to bother Gennady Golovkin in that fight. How much of a chance does...
James has a shot. People underrate him, but I think he has a good shot. But Kell Brook, you see, Kell Brook took a round off him. He took a round off Triple G. Because Triple G was saying hit me. But Kell Brook was a smaller guy and he had a good round. But Jacobs had a good chance. You know, it's not a walk in the park. It's going to be interesting to see Triple G fighting the full-blown middleweight. They're cracking at each other. So it's going to be a great fight. But I'll say I love Triple G and it's good.
It seems like these are somewhat... we're being rewarded these fights in the long run just to keep us calm until we eventually see Gennady Golovkin versus Saul Canelo Alvarez. Do you expect the winner of Canelo versus Chavez Jr. to step in there with Gennady Golovkin? That's kind of what the fans are demanding at this point right now.
Canelo's a smaller guy, but he carries his weight. He's not that big, but he carries his weight pretty well. And Chavez, a lot of people think Chavez is going to win the fight, which he could. But I think Canelo would be too much for Chavez. And the fight with Triple G is just inevitable. That's the fight that people want to see, and it will happen if Canelo wins the fight.